Hey you guys, it's me and I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to show you guys how I got these cute press-on nails done. And for starters, we're going to go ahead and size our fingers. So make sure you get your proper size, and I'm going to be using Dazzle Rocks by Tammy Taylor, and I really love this acrylic powder. So if you guys want like a cute glitter acrylic powder, you should definitely invest in some Tammy Taylor. So I'm just mixing it together. ASMR. Oh my god. Alrighty, so when doing press-on nails, you want to make sure that you put a really thin layer of acrylic. You want it to be really thin, not like you're doing like an acrylic full set. You just want to do it thin like you're polishing the nail. I don't know if that makes sense, but putting the thin layers of acrylic is going to cause your nail to not look weird, because you don't want to have to sit there and file down like a tip, like it's annoying. So you want to work really thin, that way you don't really have to file. You just have to file around the edges to make sure the shape looks sharp, but you're going to have to do just minimal filing if you keep it really thin and stay in the perimeter of the nail shape. So I'm just going in with really small beads, and you're going to see me do this throughout the whole video. I go in with, like, the biggest bead that I go in with is a medium bead, and that's going to be like to like encapsulate whatever I created. But this is really simple to do. Like, this is my first time doing press-on nails, and y'all, it was so easy and they came out so nice. So if you're like a nurse or you work somewhere that doesn't allow like long nails, but you want to pop out and be cute when you do go out, this is a great alternative. And like, I'm gonna make myself like a bunch of press-on nails, especially if you want like your nails to have a break. You can definitely do that. So I'm just getting these little heart and butterfly little encapsulations, and I'm just placing them. And I'm not putting like a bead on them or anything, because I want to be able to move them around so that I can see where I want them to be placed. Okay, so usually I would put, like, you know, a clear bead of acrylic, and then place the hearts and butterflies. But this time I was like, no, because I don't want the clear acrylic to dry, because I'm working so thin, and I don't want it to dry and then I don't like where it's placed, and then I have to keep on pushing it with my brush and trying to move it. So I decided to just not put any clear beads of anything and just place everything. And then when it looked aesthetically pleasing to me, then I went ahead and added, like, you know, a really small bead to place them, because I'm working really thin and I do not want my nail to bulk up. I just ain't got the time for it. I'm not gonna sit here and try to buff down a nail tip, like, no, or drill it. No, it's not gonna work out well. So as you guys can see, this is how the nail looked, and then I decided to add another butterfly because I wanted, you know, something more on the nail. So it all depends on you. You can add as many, you know, decals or, you know, hearts, stars, whatever you want to encapsulate, you can add it, and then just cap it with like a really like medium bead of clear, and y'all, you will be good to go. Nobody would even know that these are press-ons unless you tell them, and that's what I love about them. Like, they're beautiful. So I'm using this chisel, yeah, that's what it's called, chisel acrylic powder, and the color is solid 30, and I really like this pink. Like, it's a really cute pink, and it's really nice. And what I've like experienced with this acrylic line, like, I know I did a review on it, but I didn't use it, and I've used it in a couple sets. And word of advice, I was kind of upset when I used it on, like, you know, full sets or whatever, because I wanted the full solid color. But what I realized with this collection, it works better to ombre. Like, as you guys can see, like, I placed that bead and then I'm blending it up or whatever, and it kind of like, it's easier to ombre with compared to like the more pigmented acrylic powders that are out there. So with this, if you want your nail to be like a full solid color, I don't recommend it. But if you want to ombre with this, or encapsulate something, or even marble, then I would recommend it, because the acrylic system is really watery and it's movable, like it'll move. So the color and stuff like that will move around and stuff like that. So I think that it's really, 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 really good for encapsulations and stuff like that. But if you want like the full color to be just blue, purple, yellow, I don't recommend it, because like it isn't like pigmented enough, or I don't know if the word is opaque enough. But yeah, just a quick little fact. And I'm gonna keep saying it every time I use this acrylic powder so that people know. Don't be like vexed if you see that the color is moving around. Just know that, okay, this is gonna be used for me marbling, or doing some ombre. So don't be discouraged and don't get upset at the system. Sometimes you have to learn each powder that you have. Not every powder is going to be the same. And if you find a powder that's like as transparent as these, then you know, okay, I can ombre with this. And it makes a really, really, really nice ombre. Like, especially if you have problems with ombreing, I recommend that you get this brand, because it'll help you out. And you can work really small, or even if you work in larger beads, it's really like thin, like, so you can move it around. And I really like that about it. But on to the next topic of this. So I'm just placing the small beads and getting it where I want it to go, because I don't want the nail to be seen. But I only ombre the thumb, because I feel like the thumb should be ombre, because it's so like wide, in my opinion. I don't know, but I just ombre that thumb, and this is how it looks. So freaking cute. So I'm gonna let that dry. Now the next nail, I'm just gonna go ahead and work with the glitter as well. You guys are gonna see me do that. I don't want to talk too much, because I don't know if you guys like when people talk throughout the whole tutorial. So you guys are just gonna watch me, and everything is self-explanatory. If there's anything that I need to shed light on, I'll come back. Okay? Be back. Bye. Okay, so I had to speed the video up, because I know you guys don't want to sit here watching me put small baby beads on the nail, but I must stress to you guys how important it is to work really, really thin if you don't want your nail to be bulky, because it's going to be pretty hard to drill a nail tip, in my opinion. So I'm working really, really thin, and I'm just coating this whole nail like I'm just making it a full glitter nail. So I'm just adding it on like nail polish, basically, like I'm doing really, really small, and just, spreading it and swiping it to where I want it to go. But this is how this nail looks, and we're moving on to the next nail, and we're doing the same thing, you guys. Just really small beads, and I'm just working the acrylic powder to get it really, really small. So I'm using really small and wet beads to move the powder around. And it's really, really easy. It's a little time consuming, but not really, because you don't have to file and like drill and stuff like that. So it's worth it to me. I don't know. I love it. It was so fun doing it. So easy to manage. Because clients, like, I love my clients, but they be moving and stuff, and then you got to keep holding their hand down. With this, like, it's so much easier to manipulate. And then you can just give your client the final product, and they're so happy with it, and you can place it on for them like the press-on nails, or you can just tell them how to do it with a double-sided tip, and then you're good to go. But with this one, I'm placing the butterflies and, making them look like, they're going in like an angle, and I'm just placing them. After that, I'm going to go ahead and add some more glitter to it, because I love this glitter by Tammy Taylor. You guys definitely should get it, because I don't want all of my nails to be clear. So I'm just adding the small bead and then spreading it around, and then just like that, you got all those designs. And like, you have all of these designs and stuff, you can actually keep reusing them. You don't have to soak them off. Like, You ever had like that set that you love so freaking much and then you had to like change it? And it was like, dang, that set was cute. With these, you can like keep your sets. Like you can keep your faves. Like if you have a set that you love so much, you can have your nail tech make it for you. And then this can be like a forever thing. That's why I really love um, the press-ons. Like this is a wave. Like I can't believe I'm so late. But with this nail, I'm just placing the hearts and butterflies at the top. I don't think I'm going to put any butterflies in this. I don't know yet. I think I am. But, and I'm going to leave the bottom portion clear just to like, you know, do something different because I just wanted each nail to be the same color but like a different design, kind of, sort of. So with the pinky, we're just going to go ahead and do a full glitter nail. And as you guys can see, I'm still working small. And this set probably took me like an hour to do both, and that's because I'm working in really small beads. But with press-ons, if you're doing just polish or just rubbing some pigment on it, it'll be even quicker. So think about that too. Like you can really do a lot in an hour with the press-ons. But with this, because I was working with really small beads, that's why it took me an hour. And as you guys can see, it does not look bulky. Like, girl, that thing looked painted on, okay? Because it really was. Like, I really sat there and used really small beads. And just in case you guys are wondering, the brush that I'm using is a C&D brush. And it's like a LMP sculpting brush. I think I'm going to try to link it in the description so that if you guys want to use this brush, I mean, I don't recommend it for like doing full sets because it'll take you forever, in my opinion, because the brush is so small. But when you're getting around that cuticle area, you see how that works. Like it's so easy to be precise with it and press it down. I really like this brush for like sculpting and things like that. I wish they made like bigger sizes and I would definitely get it. But this is like a size 10 for this brand and it looks like a freaking 5. Like it's so small. But I really love the pointy tip of it and the precision, so I highly recommend that you guys get it for instances like this. Like with me, I still don't know what brush size is best for me because I use my LMP brush for encapsulations, and then I'll use it for like the bottom layer of encapsulations and then go at the top with a bigger brush to just cap everything and move everything around because I can't really get a big bead. And also this brush is really good for smile lines because it's so small. You can like tuck the color of the acrylic that you want to go in a certain area and it works really well. So I'm just capping all of the nails off, and then I'm gonna go ahead and file around the nail just to keep the shape, which isn't awkward or anything because I made sure I stayed in the perimeter, but I just wanted to crisp it up. And then we're gonna go ahead and top coat, and I'm gonna add some diamonds. After that, girl, we is popping these things on and we are out the door, okay? All right, so with the set, you know I had to add some diamonds because I'm a diamond girl and I love diamonds. Like, they give me life. I'm sorry, but I love diamonds. Like, I'm going to do some press-ons with some all diamond nails, like, soon when I have time, you know, because that's going to take forever. But I love diamonds. I love how they look. I love everything about them. So why not? So why not, sweetie? So I'm going to definitely do diamonds. So I'm doing like a cuticle diamond cuff. I think that's what it's called, if I'm not mistaken. And then on this nail, I'm just going to do a straight line going down of diamonds. And this is what really set the tone for the nails. Like, after I put the diamonds on, I was like, oh my gosh, like, I am too shook. Like, this is revolutionary. Like, wow, why? I love YouTube because they put me onto so many things. Like, I did not know about press-on. Well, I knew about press-on nails, and I was like, no, I like acrylic. No, like, no, it wouldn't even be a question. But I seen someone make some press-ons, like, and they had like a bunch of diamonds on them. I'm like, dang, this is really like, it looks cool. Like, it looks nice. Like, she had them on her nails and they looked really, really good. And I'm like, I need to get into that and, like, you know, throw my little flair in there. Y'all, I am shook. I'm gonna make so many of these. I don't even know. Well, I love acrylic because I'm such a rough person. So I don't know. I'm gonna test out the tips to see the wear on them and see how they feel on my nail. And if I need something like temporary, or my nails just need a break and I need to, like, you know, let them grow out because the acrylic has damaged them, but I don't really have that problem. I just have a problem with breaking because I'm so rough sometimes, and I have to own up to that. I'll bang my nail, and if I'm hurt, then I'll definitely put on my press-ons for like a week, you know. Slight work, and no one would know my business. Like, y'all, this is like foolproof. No one would know that these are press-ons, and I love that about them. Look, so cute. Oh my god, so cute. So in the next clip, I'm gonna go ahead and put some top coat on my real nail because I didn't want to put any glue. And y'all, I use regular top coat, like not gel, but regular top coat. And these are my nails right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and take them off. And I just put regular top coat, y'all. Do not put no gel top coat and cure it. I just put regular top coat, let it get a little bit tacky, and then I put the nail on them because I didn't want to put the glue on, and I ran out of double-sided tape, and it's like a temporary thing. So I put top coat on. So as you guys can see, I just went ahead and put it on, let it get a little bit tacky, and then I just slipped them on just so that it can be like a day or whatever the case may be. But do not use gel coat. I have to say this like 3 times because I know somebody out there is going to think that I put gel coat and cured it. Period. So don't do that. And I just put a little bit of, you know, cuticle oil because your girl is ashy. After soaking off my nails, like, I was too ashy. But y'all, look at them. I love them so much. I don't know if I'm too excited for you guys, but y'all, oh my gosh. Like, I went out with them and I got so many compliments. Nobody knew my business. I didn't tell anybody that they were press-ons. But yeah, so I didn't tell anyone because you don't press on and tell. The reason for press-ons are for the illusion of, you know, real nails. So why would I tell you my business? I was giving the girls illusions that night. But I went out and I told my friends, and they were like, those are press-ons? Oh my god, make me some. I need some. Like, how much? So for all my fellow nail techs, or, you know, my DIY divas, I definitely recommend that you guys try this out. And if you know this is your first time or second time or third time and you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe because I heard from, you know, a very credible source that I might be giving out this L&P brush, well, a brand new one, of course, in my 1K giveaway. So I'm on the road to 1K. Be sure to subscribe and see you guys next time. Bye!